world-famous Ice House in Pasadena. Que locos, Galavisión. I'm George Lopez. You remember? You don't remember? That's all Latinos have, our memories. We don't have pictures. We take pictures, we just never develop the film. It's all about memories. No picture. Everywhere I wanted to go, they told me I'd already been. Grandma, I want to go to Disneyland. You already went. You don't remember? You remember? You scratch your back on the fence getting in when I pulled you under? You ever sneak in someplace? Nah, look at no. We always obey the law. I was an only child I had to share with myself. I'd get a churro, my grandma, lick it and give it back to me. Give it back. Lick it and give it back. I would have a popsicle. Remember the popsicles with 2 sticks? You remember? She would go, hey, cabrón, tráelo. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? I'm not crying. I'm frustrated. Then your tia would come in. Why is he crying, tia? Porque he don't want ice cream? Let me give you the Chicano hello. Let me greet you with the hello. You ever do that? Do you know him? You saw me go like that? I don't talk to strangers. You know what amazes me? That some people are happy to see each other. You ever seen people at a restaurant where they see their friends and they wave them over? They have a chair waiting for them. Bradley's on his way. He sent an email, he is coming. Then they wave him over. Oh my God, Bradley! Oh my God, we're totally right here. Oh my God! We're right here. Oh my God! They call him on the cell phone. Oh my God! I'm totally in front of you. Oh my God! Two-way pager. Oh my God! Oh my God! Latinos are never happy to see anybody. They look, oh man, look who's over there, man. Don't look over there, don't look over there, don't look over there. He saw me? Damn, he saw me? Who is that? It's my brother, man. He saw me? Hey, what's up? Yeah, come on in. You saw me. Might as well. I thought you were going to be late. You know what? We're always late. You know why? Because none of the clocks in our house work. They all need batteries. You don't even know what kind either. Grandma, what kind of batteries you need? I don't know, mijo. They say, They say, And the littler ones, the little. We don't have clocks. All we have are calendars from every panaderia we've ever been to in our life. And it's always the same picture, the Aztec dude and the dead lady. It's not even the right year, 1953. Déjalo. That reminds me of me when I was young. Your grandma crying, that's me when I was... Porque me gustaba tomar and they used to bring me home like that in my calzones with a bra and a feather in my hair. They thought I was dead, but I was just drunk. We love to drink and drive. You can't get the keys from a Latino. Hell no. I drive better when I'm drunk. You start the car twice. always late because we use the microwave as the clock. You ever do that? You ever been running around the house, you go, 1:15, chinga, I got a lot of time. Vavoso, push clear. All right. I'm George Lopez, I'll be your host. We'll be back with more Que Locos after this. Que Locos, Televisión. Let me tell you something. You don't know how bad I want to write on that wall right there, man. Look at the white dude. That would be illegal. Hey, you ever been so poor they used to get the paint cans and crack them open just to get the marble? Look at the older dudes in here. Yeah. That's messed up. Hey, don't remind me. All right. Coming to the stage right now, a guy that I work with on the road. Welcome back. Fakers. Hey, faker, they're making us clap. You know, we need to tell our women we love them, especially Latino men. We never tell them, you know, we never tell them. Do you love me? Oh, don't start nothing, man. That's why I didn't want to bring you, man. I told you a long time ago I did. You don't remember? You remember? When you got your income tax check, I told you, babe, I love you.
Dust off your pom-poms, it's College Week on Hollywood Squares! Starring George Lopez, Carmen Electra, Howard Stern's Baba Booey, Survivor winner Brian Heidick, Kathy Griffin, The Sopranos Steve Sharippa, Martin Mull, Joan Rivers, and this week's Center Square, Simon Cowell. And your host, Tom Bergeron.
Thank you, Jeffrey Tambor. I want to say right at the start, I thought the Wednesday crowd was good, but you Thursday people are so much better. You really give yourselves a hand. Oh, wow. Give it up again for our Center Square this week from American Idol, Simon Cowell all week with us. Pleasure. And it's our college tournament. Our students are playing to become one of the 4 highest scorers, then competing in the semifinals. Then the 2 semifinal champs move on to the finals, where the winner will receive our shiny new Hollywood Squares trophy, maybe even also win a brand new Jeep Wrangler convertible. Here to represent the University of Washington is Susan Lim. Welcome, Susan. Good to have you here. And from Ohio State University, Sean Collier. Welcome, Sean.
Hey,
good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. Here's what you two are up against. Here are the 4 high scorers thus far. Yesterday, you saw Elena walk away with $31,500. She from the University of San Francisco. Evan from the University of Pennsylvania is at $28,000. Dexter from the University of South Florida is at $7,000, and Michelle from Northwestern at $5,000. So that's where the standings are right now. Tic-tac-toe, be on the lookout for bluffs. You decide if the stars are giving you correct answers or making them up. That's how you get the squares. First game worth $1,000. Who won the coin toss backstage?
That was me.
All right, then, Susan, you start.
Simon Cowell, please.
Simon! American Idol 2 on Fox. Simon, in a survey, USA Today reveals that this is the worst thing a person can find in a hotel. What is it?
A Kelly Osbourne CD. Well, that would apply to anywhere, wouldn't it? It's cigarette smell.
I disagree.
No, it's a dirty room. Dirty sheets, bathroom, dirty. That's even more disgusting. Circle gets that one. John? All right.
Martin Mull, please.
Martin Mull. Okay, Martin. MSN reports that if you wait to have children in your late 30s or beyond, you'll drastically increase your chance of having what?
Well, speaking from experience, you drastically increase your chances of hating their music. Or, you know what? You increase your chances. No, wait a minute. You decrease any chance of having twins. So you'll have less twins, which is 1.
So you have an increasing chance of decreasing your chance of having twins.
How do you say that?
Okay.
You said it nicely.
Sort of,
Agree
yeah.
with Tom.
You increase
Pretend
the
I'm not
likelihood
here.
that you will not have twins.
I disagree.
Good, because you increase the likelihood you will have twins, is how it works. As you age, the ovaries release more eggs at ovulation. Next gets it. Holy mackerel. Susan.
Carmen Electra, please.
Carmen Electra, starring in Baywatch, the reunion movie. Fox has it on February 28th. Carmen, Reader's Digest asked Americans, if you could change one thing about your relationship, what would it be? More affection, more romance, or more sex?
Well, I wouldn't change anything about my relationship, but I think the biggest complaint I hear about women is that they want more romance.
I agree.
More romance, right. Circle gets that one. All right, Sean.
Baba Booey for the block.
Baba Booey, Gary Delabate from the Howard Stern radio show. All right, Gary. In your body, you have some muscles called the erector pili. What do they do, the erector pili?
For me, after about 4 beers, not very much. It increases your sex drive.
I agree.
No, it gives you goosebumps. It's the muscles and the hair follicles that tighten. Can't give you that one, Susan. You have to earn it yourself.
Baba Booey, please.
Baba Booey, Gary Delabate. All right, Gary. When Ross Perot ran for president, his aides wanted William French Smith to be his running mate. Smith couldn't do it. Why not?
True lie about me. I was a poli-sci minor in college. The reason is because he was dead.
I disagree.
He was dead. Perot's advisors considered him until discovering he had died years earlier. Yeah. X gets the square. Sean, right. Break for you.
Kathy Griffin for the win, please.
Kathy for $1,000. Kath, a Vatican committee recently credited the late Mother Teresa with the miracle, which means she still needs one more to be eligible to do what?
First of all, you do mean that late means dead. So I don't know what the hell else you want her to do. She's dead as a doornail.
She's going to be Ross Perot's running mate.
Let's see. They can't make her a saint yet.
I agree.
That is correct. Right, to be canonized. X gets it and the win for $1,000. We're going to take a break, come back with a secret square game as our college tournament continues right after this. Stick around.
It was an ass kisser. Teacher's pet. I know what to do. You give the teacher a few dollars. I know what to do. You got to come up with a few. You always, anyone can be tipped. Only people can't be tipped is a judge or a cop, unless they ask for it.
Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Welcome back to our college tournament. We're going to get into a secret square game in a moment, but first our students want to say hi. Susan Lim from the University of Washington, tell us about yourself.
I'm a technical communication major at the University of Washington in Seattle. I enjoy playing the piano, and I am also the president of the Korean Student Association.
Great, Susan. Good to have you here. And Sean Collier from Ohio State. Tell us about yourself and your school.
I am a communications major at Ohio State, and I also am a PR director for Block O, which is an organization that gets the crowd pumped up at OSU sporting events by doing such cheers as saying OH, and the crowd replies IO. Simple enough, I suppose. We can spell.
And it's times like that you thank God you don't live in Mississippi.
True.
Time to play our second $1,000 game. This one has a secret square, and here's what's in the secret square stash.
Find out why they call it Great Britain, cause it's a tour of Great Britain. Kon-Tiki Holidays, a travel company exclusively for 18 to 35-year-olds. You and the guest will experience all the greatness of London, Wales, and Scotland on a 14-day adventure. Kon-Tiki offers vacation packages throughout the world. Check out their website at kontiki.com. Air transportation provided by Virgin Atlantic Airways worth $3,500.
And we'll give you Simon's address, too. Let's show all of you at home who the secret square is. All right, now you know. Sean, you won the first game, so you start.
I'd like to start with Simon Cowell, please.
Oh, secret square! Simon Cowell, appropriately enough for a trip to London. All right, here's more picture help here. Hollywood Square's yearbook time. Yearbook photo of a popular star coming up. Is it Demi Moore, Jennifer Aniston, or Dana Delaney?
Jennifer Aniston.
I agree.
You got it, Jennifer Aniston. She hasn't changed all that much, actually. X gets the square. All right, Susan.
George Lopez, please.
George Lopez. George Lopez Show, Wednesday nights on ABC. George, if you're an average American, it will take you 4 months to repair the damages you did to this over the holidays. Did to what?
Your liver. I think being the holidays, probably your weight, your diet.
I disagree.
Your credit card debt. Circle gets the square. All right, Sean. All right.
I'd like to go with Steve Sharippa, please.
Steve Sharippa, Bobby from The Sopranos on HBO. And the book is A Goomba's Guide to Life. It's on the New York Times bestseller list.
Yeah.
And if you don't buy it, he'll come to your house and hurt you.
Everyone will buy it. You hear me? Everyone will buy the book.
Steve, what nickname was Charles Luciano given after he was taken for a ride by the mob and came back alive?
Why do I get all these kinds of questions?
I can't imagine.
I'm starting to sense a little something, Tom.
Yeah.
And I'm not happy about it.
I know. That's why I got my knees insured.
What name? Lucky.
I agree.
Lucky it is. Yes, X gets the square. All right, Susan.
Brian from The Survivor for the Block.
Brian Heidick from Survivor Thailand, the ultimate survivor in Thailand. Brian, what does the all-knowing Dr. Joyce Brothers say about you if you're a big spender at dinner who always insists on picking up the tab?
Well, I know when I go out with my family and friends, I pick up the tab. It's considered generous. But I think Dr. Joyce Brothers would probably consider it egotistical.
I disagree.
No, she says you're insecure. You're attempting to buy respect and approval over some, tuna. So Circle gets the block there. We get a break. We'll be right back with our college tournament after this.
Did you ditch classes ever or anything? Didn't really have any classes that I can recall, but I can't recall much of college, to tell you the truth. It was art school, so I was mostly in the studio and painting, but there were a few classes I actually went to.
Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
If you watch the show to the very end over the credits, you probably heard some of your own voices from our viewer hotline talking about what you like and don't like about Hollywood Squares. Here's how you can add your voice to the mix. Our toll-free viewer hotline number, 1-800-591-5020. All right, Sean, your turn.
Kathy Griffin for the block, please.
Kathy Griffin for the block. Hasbro has just begun selling its new Queasy bake oven, especially aimed at whom?
That sounds like a gag gift to me, so I'm just going to say it's aimed at adults.
I'm going to agree.
It's aimed at boys, so they can make dip and drool dog bones and mud and crud cake. Can't give you that one, Susan.
Kathy Griffin for the win.
And a tie game if you get it. According to yard sale expert Maureen Tate, aside from sporting goods, what should you prominently display in your front yard to attract men to your yard sale?
Not me in a thong, I'll be honest with you. I will be honest. All right, this is a total stereotype, but I'll say tools.
I disagree.
No, specifically, Maureen says power tools, not just hammers and saws. So, yeah, Circle gets it. We have a tie game. Our tiebreaker game is worth $2,000. And, Susan, you get to kick it off.
Simon Cowell, please.
All right, Simon. Madonna has done so much for its tourism that Scotland has named something for her. Named what?
Bagpipes that blow themselves.
Oh, I love it.
It's either Scotch whiskey or a mattress. I'll go for Scotch whiskey.
Scotch whiskey, he says.
I disagree.
No, named a plaid, a tartan after Madonna. Circle gets that one. John.
Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers is hosting Oscar Live pre-show on Sunday, March 23rd. Joan, in a recent survey, what kind of car did women say a man should be most like?
A Hummer. Joan, stop that! Stop that, Joan! You're not Kathy. Stop that. Well, they like them butch, you know. So what? Or those kind of cars, like SUVs.
SUV.
Hi, baby. You know.
I'll agree.
I guess they like their men with a lot of gas. An SUV. That's right. X gets the square. Susan.
Baba Booey, please.
Baba Booey, Gary Delabate. All right, Gary, true or false? For the last 500 years, not a 35-year period has gone by without a war.
I don't think a 35-minute period has gone by. I'd have to say that's absolutely true.
I agree.
That is true. Yes, that's true. Since 1495. Circle gets it. Sean?
Carmen Electra for the block.
Carmen for the block. All right, Carmen. We've all heard of the black box on an airplane. What color is a black box?
I'm going to have to say it's black.
I will disagree.
It's actually orange to make it easier to find. X gets the block there. Susan?
George Lopez for the block.
George for the block. All right, George. Which Billy Joel song was banned by the Catholic Church, shooting it up to the top of the charts?
That is Good Night, Saigon, Tom.
Good Night, Saigon.
I agree.
Only the Good Die Young is the song. Can't give you that one, Sean.
George Lopez for the win.
All right, and $2,000. In her newspaper column, what name does Miss Manners have for the people who ask her etiquette questions?
I think it's Dear One.
I'll disagree.
Gentle Reader. X gets the square and the win for $2,000. All right, we are out of time. Susan, we're going to give you $1,000 in our thanks for being here on Hollywood Squares. Nice to meet you. But Sean, you got $3 grand, which is what counts to make you the champion. You also got the secret square trip to London. You're our champion today. Congratulations. All right, you know that you're already in the top 4. But if you want to get to the first position, you're going to have to open that safe. You want to give it a go?
I would like to give it a go.
$25,000 in savings bonds. Will he get them? We'll find out right after this. Welcome back. Bonus round time with our newly minted champion, Sean. He's got $3,000. Also won a trip to London. Take a look over here at these 9 keys, Sean. One of them could open the safe. You know what's in there. $25,000 in savings bonds. That'd be a good thing. Up to now, we found out a little bit about what the stars know. Here's where we find out how much you know about them. You pick a square, I read a statement about the star. If you agree or disagree correctly, you've won the square. At the end of 30 seconds, for every square you've won, we take away a bad key, improves your odds of opening that safe, getting at those savings bonds. 30 seconds on the clock for our champ. It starts ticking when you pick your first star.
All right. Kathy Griffin.
Kathy played herself in Pulp Fiction.
Disagree.
Wrong. Next.
Brian from Savannah.
Brian was an all-state quarterback in high school.
I agree.
Right. Next.
George Lopez.
George worked as a page at NBC Studios when he was 18.
I disagree.
Right. Next.
Baba Booey.
Gary was punched in the mouth by his star's boyfriend at the Grammys.
I agree.
Right. Next.
Simon Cowell.
Simon dropped out of high school at 16.
I disagree.
Wrong. Next.
Carmen Electra.
Carmen once did a magazine spread covered only in olives.
I agree.
Wrong. Next.
Martin Mull.
Martin toured with one of the Munchkins from Wizard of Oz.
I disagree.
Wrong. Next.
Steve Sharippa.
Steve owns a bakery called Cannolis.
I disagree.
Right. He disagreed at the buzzer. He gets that one. All right. Let's go count some keys. There we go. Carmen, I was a little disappointed that the olive thing wasn't true. But,
couldn't it have been like whipped cream or something
absolutely.
sexy?
Only an olive.
All right.
4 correct. That means we take away 4 bad keys. One of those 5, Sean. $25,000 in savings bonds.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Dead center. All
Why
right.
not?
Good luck. Past
All right.
two people have
Thank
opened
you.
the safe. Let's see if three's the
Okay.
charm, too.
All right. Here we go.
All right, Sean.
All right.
Thank you. You all. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. All right, now, remember Elena yesterday, right?
Yes.
She got that exact amount. So you two are tied for first place with $31,500. And I don't know, after 3 wins in a row, I don't know what I enjoy most, the excitement of the students or the facial tics on the producers as they rejig the budget for the week. That's exciting. Hey, we'll have 2 new colleges represented tomorrow. Simon will be back as our center square along with all the stars. I'm Tom Bergeron. Join us for tomorrow's edition of our college tournament. Take care. Good for you.
This is Jeffrey Tambor, the voice of Hollywood Square, saying so long. Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Lopez. George, I got to take you back to 2011. I was having a conversation about you, and you didn't know I was having it.
Oh.
It's when your show Lopez Tonight,
Yes.
and it was a big moment. Prince selected your show as the show that he wanted to go on.
Yeah.
I have many years of a relationship
Yeah.
with Prince, and we talked about it that night, and I was salty. Because I said, you're going to go on George Lopez and not me. I was at the Today Show at the time. He called me right before the interview, right after the interview, and this is what he said at the time here, why he chose you.
The first time I was on the Alma Awards, you showed me love there. I really appreciated it. And also, I find that this show represents all people. Yes. And I see all kinds of guests on here. And
we talked about it that night,
Yeah.
and he meant that.
Yeah.
He meant that.
You know, he's incredibly. He was an incredibly special person. I mean, you know, I got him a hat, and he's like, you know, George, I'm a Jehovah's Witness. You know, I can't accept any gifts. It's just in this white box, you know. And as we're talking, he's like, what is it again? I said, it's a hat. I said, at least just look at it. So he takes the lid off, and there's white paper in there, and this purple feather just comes out, like on cue. And then he takes the hat out, and he's looking at it. He goes, this was for me. I said, it was made for you. And then he got the brim, and he hit the brim, and he put it on sideways, and he walked up and back like George Jefferson. You know, and I said, too bad you can't keep it. He said, oh, no, I'm keeping it.
I just imagine the little smirk.
The little smirk on his
Yeah.
face. You just taped a comedy special, and my team told me 3,000 people were there at the Dolby Theater in LA, and you said this will be your last.
It is the last one. Yeah. That's the last one. I've subjected the American people to enough of my crap. Yeah.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Why now?
It seems like the right time. It's been the one thing that has just never left me my whole life. And in respect to it, I just think it's a wonderful place to leave it at this particular point. I want to spend more time with her, and I love the show, and it takes up a lot of...
This show is called, you know, Men We Love, and you love people by how they treat the people in their lives, whether it's their children or their friends. And I saw you on Vogue Mexico.
Yes.
Rocking, speaking of feathers, a mini dress denim ensemble. I mean, that this guy is rooting for you, but you are doing it on your own. That's
Yes,
spectacular.
Thank you. You know, the doors can open, but you have to walk through them.
Say that again for the people.
Doors can open, but you have to be able to walk through them. You know, you gotta be. It's like You know, speaking to the first show, I saw the amount of sacrifice. The first show started when I was 5 years old. I saw how hard this man has worked, how hard my mom has worked, how our family has gone without because they've both fought for the representation of Latinos in media, and that put a hard work ethic in me. And I love comedy. I studied at Second City. You know, now I'm so grateful to be on this show. I've been a judge on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yes, I saw you.
And I've now just in Vogue Mexico, and that means a lot to me. I'm learning, but I don't speak Spanish, and that's something that in the Latino community you get spoken.
You see your dad said
you don't.
But that's
a big
conversation amongst people right now, especially your age groups. And that's, by the way, also courageous of you to say.
Yes,
and I will say this. I will say this. In my life, I've had incredibly difficult time with relationships because it was so fractured growing up, and it's hard to connect with people. And everybody asked me, you know, do you ever think that you'll be married again? And I said, I don't think so. I said, because everybody tries to change who I am. And then I said, the only people that can change me will be my nurse during the day and then my nurse at night.
Your nurse during the day, nurse at night. Well, don't change.
Otherwise, I'm staying the same and I'm not cutting my hair.
Don't cut your hair. Stay the same. Keep wrecking it. You are amazing. Give it up for George and Ryan Lopez. Lopez versus Lopez, and Fridays, 8:30 on NBC, streaming on Peacock.
What's happening? Oh my God! Hey, it's me. Come on. But it's Halloween. It could not be me. Oh my God! I love you. All right, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love. Listen, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. It's all right. Happy Halloween. What if I was Eric Estrada under this costume? All right, so I'm happy to be here with you guys at MIT, talking about the spark, you know the spark that, it's when people tell you you're crazy, that's when you got the spark. When you go, I want to grow up, I want to be an engineer, está loco. That's the spark. All right, so I'm here, it's quiet, huh? You guys taking pictures, selfies? When I was growing up, we didn't have clearly the technology that you have today. So we didn't have our own cameras or selfies. We would just have to remember. They go, remember we went to New York? You remember? Oh. When I was growing up, my grandmother raised me, so my grandmother never really wanted to take me anywhere, so she would tell me I'd already been places and that I didn't remember. Like I want to go to Disneyland. You already went. You don't remember? You don't remember? You scratch your back when I pulled you under the fence to get in? Ah. All right, so listen, to all of you guys, it's interesting because you guys are very diverse, and I think that's what this country is going to, right? Diversity, yes, diversity. Diversity, and I believe that if this, because we grew up, it was a very black and white, but the diversity, and even in your faces and stuff like that, you can see it, that if this diversity continues, I think in 20 years, everybody will look like Bruno Mars. So, but here's the thing with you guys, like you guys have all of the technology. Oh my God, hi. All the technology that we didn't have, and I think it makes it easier and it makes it harder in a sense because when we were growing up, we didn't get tested like you guys get tested. Like you guys know if you're allergic to stuff, like all of a sudden now, no one can eat a peanut. Does anybody have a peanut allergy? Nobody's going to say, but nobody can eat a peanut because you guys get tested. You know, even on airplanes, they won't allow peanuts if somebody on the plane can't eat peanuts. So, you know, now, even now, if we're at conflict in other countries, we're easy to figure out because we won't need bombs or anything in 10 years. We just, whoever we're fighting against could just throw peanuts. And the soldiers would start walking. What's the matter? Peanuts. But the United States is the greatest country. This is the greatest country. I've traveled all around the world, and this is the greatest country to live in and to learn in. Do you agree in that this is the greatest country? Yes. My ancestors are from Mexico, but I don't do well in Mexico. The deeper into Mexico I go, the whiter I get. They're like, "Are you enjoying Mexico?" Oh my God, why is it so hot? So here's the thing, with the way this country is, and you guys, like, everything is possible. I think you guys know that, right? That everything is possible in this country. Got awful quiet. That everything is possible. When I grew up, I wanted to be a comedian from the time I was 11. I mean, 11 years old. That was 1921. No. So I wanted to be a comedian from the time I was 11 years old, and I just graduated from high school. I was the first one in my family to graduate from high school. Yeah, first one. With a whopping 2.2 grade point average. They almost didn't write it down. It was so low. They almost said, is it worth wasting the ink? 2.2. So when I was a comedian, when I started to become a comedian, it wasn't very easy for me because, I had learning disabilities that went undetected. Now, like I said, you guys get tested. The only test we had when we were growing up, really, is you'd go to the vice principal's office and the guy sat there with like a box with a knob in the middle, and then they had a long wire, and then you put headphones on, and then the guy would turn the knob, and then you go. .2. But listen, and education clearly. So when I was growing up, I idolized Richard Pryor. Does anybody know Richard Pryor? Richard Pryor. So he was my idol, and when you pay it forward and you appreciate where you come from, this Sunday he's from Peoria, Illinois. Illinois. I always get it wrong. Illinois. So this Sunday, me and Cedric the Entertainer and Mike Epps and D.L. Hughley and Charlie Murphy and Eddie Griffin are doing a show that I arranged to raise the money to finish the statue for Richard Pryor in Peoria, Illinois. So we're going to do that this Sunday. As a gesture of his inspiration of me as a comedian and as a Latino too. Are there Latino kids here? At MIT, Latinos at MIT. I was at MIT too, Mexican in training when I was younger. But you see healthy stuff now that we didn't see. So, you guys have health, you're health conscious, you guys work out, you guys eat right, all of the stuff that, you guys have chipotle now, right? Chipotle. Like, we didn't have chipotle. There wasn't even healthy Mexican food nowhere. I mean, my uncle's cholesterol level, he thought the higher it was, the better it was. So I'd go, Tio, what's your cholesterol level? 95 right now, 195.
I'm trying to get to 1,000 by Christmas. My left arm is going numb, so I know I'm going right. So, but Chipotle to me is great because they don't even have a tortilla anymore. You can get a burrito in a bowl. And then everybody pronounces the names wrong, like pollo. It says it's pollo, and then I'll hear people, hi, can I have some palo? And some pico de culo, and some guac. Guac. They've even shortened the name of guacamole to guac. It's better than, listen, the real homemade food, like the kind that puts you to sleep, they don't make anymore because that all had lard. We're lard. We don't eat lard anymore. We're all conscious of our health. The milk, there's 20 kinds of milk now. Nobody drinks whole milk. When we were kids, we drank whole milk. You could hear the cow in the, like when you drank it, you turned up, you could hear the, but that's all bad. Now people know that's bad. So now there's 100 different kinds of milk, 2%. I was at Starbucks and this lady, you know, everybody's all particular. She says, is this 2%? Because I can only drink 1%. And it tastes like 2%. So I grabbed the coffee. You want 1%? Hang on. There, I spill half. There, it's 1%. When you guys were growing up, you guys have baby monitors. You know how they have the monitors? Everything is for safety. Everything is for safety. Now you have video screens that you can watch the kids sleep. There's a camera over the kid's bed. The kid's in bed. You can call in, Courtney, are you all right? Over. When I was growing up, we just slept. Nobody checked on us. The baby monitor was the other babies that would come outside. I go, what do you want, Gilbert? Gilbert's been crying in the room for 45 minutes by himself. By himself? All right, then go join him. Now you see car seats. It's all safety. 30 buckles. You see how a baby goes in there? 30, like he's going to the moon. He sits in there. It takes about an hour and a half to put the buckles on. Just. Us, one strap across. Your mom would hit the brakes, you'd hit the. And then you'd want to cry, and they'd say, don't look at him, he's going to start crying to the baby. Don't look at him, he'll start crying. Somebody in the future with Barack Obama, we will have I believe we'll have a female president. Now, it could be somebody in here. One of you could become the president. Just remember me in case I jump the fence. But it's encouraging for me to see you guys with your whole life ahead of you. And knowing that you do have a spark inside of you, that you can become successful, that no one can tell you that you can't be. And that if you remain positive and believe in yourself, that good things can happen. Do you agree with that? That good things can happen? You're getting an education. I'm going to go over here. Don't miss me. That you can get an education and that this is the greatest country in the world. It truly is. You know, I started a foundation because 9.5 years ago I was sick and I had a kidney transplant 9.5 years ago, which I had when I was a kid, but my grandmother never took me to the doctor because she would say, you already went. You don't remember? So we didn't go to the doctor when we were growing up, but then now everybody goes to the doctor and everybody's trying to be healthy and everybody wants to live forever. But I will tell you this, that time goes by very fast and that there is no time to waste. So whether you're young or old, you have to make the best of every day because it goes by so fast. And if your parents are alive, take pictures with them and get stories from your family and talk to your grandparents because it does go by fast. Do you agree that it goes by fast? Yeah? All right. So, look at everybody's looking at me.
This morning in the hotel, they thought I was a dog whisperer. That was a good one. Yeah, no, this lady goes, wait a minute, I know you. And I said, oh yeah, do you? She goes, yeah. And she tells her friend, Karen, it's Cesar Millan. So I gave her some advice on her dog anyways. I don't think it's going to work. I told her to feed her chocolate. No, I didn't. But I really just wanted to come out here and tell you guys that, I've been working with the Dalai Lama Center for 2 years. I came here 2 years ago. It's always an honor to come back. I'm proud of my heritage to the Latino kids that are here. I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud to be involved with the center. And also to tell you that, everything is possible. You stay positive. When I was growing up, I used to watch I Love Lucy. You guys watch I Love Lucy? Yeah? That's old. That's some black and white. That's some old stuff. So in the history of TV, and I used to watch these guys, and I used to dream about having my own show, never thinking it was possible. So in the history of TV, only 3 people have ever had a successful sitcom that were Latino. One was Desi Arnaz. He was on I Love Lucy. And one was Freddie Prinze. He was on Chico and the Man. And I'm the 3rd one. So I never imagined that. I never imagined that for me. So I'm just going to say that thank you for listening to me. I hope that your futures are all bright. They should be. Keep your spark lit, and I'm your biggest fans. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it. Happy Halloween. Enjoy your day. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
No! George, this is where I come to forget my problems. I don't want to see him here. I've been coming here since he was in diapers. Since you were in diapers. I even changed your diapers on this pool table. I used to powder your butt with the blue chalk.
You know what my mom would have done to me if I'd pulled any of this crap? She'd make me sit on my hands until they fell asleep, and then she'd slap me with them. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you crying? Wipe your tears, and I'll be like that.
Oh, please. They wouldn't last one night at my house. They would probably start crying the very first time they had to drink water out of the tap. Oh, it's slightly yellow. Oh, Vic, hope to see you later tonight. Bring beer and plenty of cash.
Thank you, Benny, but I do not pay for the sex.
No, but you do pay for the house where your ex-wife and her boyfriend are doing it, so you are paying for the sex. You're just not getting any. What?
Mom, are you pregnant?
Screw you! The one day I go without my control tops and I gotta hear lip from my kid.
Well, if it's not you.
Oh, look at that. The magic wand that can make men disappear. Congratulations, Daddy. Well, you always were a confident little guy, no matter how many times you failed. I'm gonna find a date to homecoming, Mommy, porque sabes que I'm a stud.
I would have got a date, Mom, if you would have let me buy deodorant.
Hey, I gave you lemons to rub under your arms.
Mom, I smell like a lemon's ass. Man, I wish they had these when I was a kid. Mom, I would have sent a picture to social services of you hitting me.
come on. If you couldn't hang on to your sippy cup when I smacked you, what makes you think you could have held on to a phone?
Let me see the camera phone.
Hey, what's that for?
I'm gonna show her what a hard life of partying does. Let me see your ankles.
Get out.
What are you doing?
Oh, see, I am taking my losing lotto scratchers, painting over them with this silver nail polish, and then I'm selling them to the neighborhood kids. I took a lose-lose, turned it into a win-win.
Good, then you can go to hell.
Why don't you worry about your own problems? What's the princess mad about this time? Forgot to put the seat down and she dunked her donut? Spencer Vogel? The new man candy on Channel 8? How does Angie know him?
Oh, he's from Miami. They used to date in high school. She dumped him for me.
And I thought I couldn't pick a horse. Oh, deja vu. I had this same fight with my dad when I was 16, except he was chasing me through the neighborhood with a machete. That was back when they let you be a parent.
Carmen. Hey, check it out. It's the ghetto Mary Poppins. Come on, Mom. I'm just trying to cheer you up, you dirty little Oompa Loompa.
What choice do I have? Man, it just keeps getting worse for me.
Hey, you're welcome.
Benny, you want me to make you some breakfast? You must be hungry.
No, thank you, Princess. I've seen enough burnt things today. That's okay, boy. Here, come on. Mommy thought the couch was ugly, too. It doesn't get any better than that. I haven't seen you so scared since that Halloween, you know, when I chased you around the house with a knife.
Well, that would have been funny on Halloween, but it was Easter.
Benny, this is not funny.
No, it's not funny to you. And that makes it funnier to me.
Wait a minute. You're drinking a beer? You're laughing at people's misery? Mom, you're back!
No, I'm not back. I just got a good laugh out of you running out of there like a wuss.
You know, I'm glad you're not going to work on Monday. I don't need all my employees hearing about how I got chased out of my house by a dog. You know, since you've been gone, I've been getting some respect around there.
Well, that ends tomorrow. Because I'm gonna go back to work and I'm gonna tell everybody how my little girl was running out of the house because she was being chased by a teacup poodle.
That dog's a 100-pound killer.
Not in my story.
Go to bed, Carmen.
This is the most irresponsible thing you have ever done. How could you take our 17-year-old daughter to a bar?
You're right. I took advantage of Carmen. I feel so guilty. Oh, I don't deserve to be conscious right now. You have to leave right this minute. Why don't you stay for dinner? No, I already called Gina. She's picking me up. You're not leaving because of me, are you? What? No. Hey, don't flatter yourself. I can't stand you anymore. You're all getting on my nerves. You know what? I can't take another night of your cooking. If there's any justice in the world, a chicken will come back from the dead and make you flavorless. And you, I can't even get into the bathroom when you're home, clown face. I've seen drag queens put on their makeup faster. And you, mijo, you're 14. Your pits are up and running. Say the big word with Grandma. Deodorant. Oh, and you, God gave you those big ears for a reason. He doesn't want you to reproduce.
Ernie, you're up.
Hey, check it out. Benny's so old, she almost got on Noah's Ark, but they couldn't find the female of her species.
I guess if anyone would know about not finding a female, it'd be you.
Hey, this is your roast. You don't do me.
No one does.
Thank you. Woo!
You can't keep Max a little boy for the rest of his life.
He will always be my little boy, and I will always protect him because that's what mothers do.
Yeah, right. That's what mothers do. Hey, Mom, remember when you protected me from new shoes, vitamins, and toys?
Hey, I protected you plenty of times. Remember that time I threw my body over yours in that car accident?
Mom, your door didn't work. You were trying to get out by climbing over me.
Since when does it make you a good mother to die with your son?
Last night was our first date, and it was magical. She says I'm the most handsome man she'd ever seen.
Oh, that's so nice. So when you kissed her goodnight, did her seeing eye dog growl?
She's not blind, she's crazy about me, and we are going out again tonight.
Don't worry about me. I grew up without that stuff. I was poor, Angie. I couldn't even go swimming in a swimming pool because my mom wouldn't buy me a swimsuit. I had to swim in a garbage can in my underwear. The white ones, the tantaras, where you come out like that. You want to see how I did laps? I went like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I do the butterfly. I'd be like that. 1. And my friends would drive by and I'd be embarrassed. I would close the lid. I'd be like...
Holy crap! I'm moving very slow. Don't spray me. Oh no, not the cheaters guys again! Joey, I told you for the last time, leave me alone!
Hey, sit down before I cut you, fool.
Whatever, fool.
Listen, let everybody know what a chola girl is.
A chola girl is a tough-ass bitch that lets nobody get her down.
That's fascinating. It's when you say it, I just become fascinated. Listen, you are a huge hit on YouTube, okay? And there's a lot of people interested in the chola look. Why is that?
That's because everybody wants to look like this. I mean, everybody that's on YouTube, okay, they got like pretty little eyeshadows, but they all just look stupid. Everybody should just look like this.
All right, let's get somebody from the audience.
All right, I want you right there.
Which one? That one?
That one. The one with the turtleneck right there.
Oh, here, come on, turtleneck girl. Come on, over here. And then I'll help you find Prince Charming after. All right. Okay. Walk me through the makeover. What's your name?
Sarah.
Okay, now you're gonna be La Sarah Loca.
So what you gotta do is first you gotta like wet your hair. So what we're gonna do right now is try and take this out.
Yeah, what are you doing, Sarah? Let it out. Let it be out. Okay.
Okay. You know I got that Aquanet, so we gotta like get her hair hella wet.
Hella wet.
Hella wet.
Get it hella wet. Sarah, you're gonna get hella wet. All right, an Aquanet, is that the official Chola hairspray?
So this is important. You gotta section it and then you spray. Okay, now you gotta shake your hair like a wet dog so you can get that. Shake it.
Shake it like a wet dog.
Shake it. You can do better than that. Shake it harder.
Shake it harder.
Yeah.
All right. What are eyebrows? What are eyebrows?
Well, what you gotta do is you gotta get the eyebrows. You gotta get them hella dark. Make them scream bitch, you know? So I'm gonna make them black, you know, so that they're like angled. Normally, I would use a Sharpie, but as you can see, my stupid niece did not give it back to me from her quinceañera yet.
Why do they use Sharpie?
Because if it's like raining outside, you don't want them to wash off.
What? Hey, how come they have lip liner but no lipstick? What the hell?
Because if you use like lip liner and lipstick, you're gonna look stupid. It's like a double negative.
How's that, Sarah? You all right?
Now she's good, fool.
Okay. Let's see some lip liner too, all right? How does Sarah look? She looks good, huh?
Do some lip liner. We're gonna put on hella dark because...
Is hella dark a shade? Like hella dark?
Yeah, but I use something else, but I guess this is fine. We could just use these. Do me a favor, go like this.
Ungrateful. Yeah, and do that over here
No,
after
I don't
you
like
do it
this.
over there.
I'm using black. I'm using black.
All
No,
right.
say it like that. Smile.
Ready, Smiley?
Almost.
Hurry up.
But you know what? Like this, sometimes these take time, okay? You can't rush these.
Even with a Chola makeover, you can't rush beauty, right?
You cannot rush this beauty. This is like amazing. You gotta take the time. Dom, you look hella hot.
Let's take a look at before and after.
Nobody's gonna mess with you now. No one's gonna mess with you.
Okay, listen. Next week, there are a lot of celebrities, a lot of female celebrities on next week. Will you come back next week and will we surprise a celebrity with a Chola makeover?
I guess if you can find somebody.
All right.
Xin chào các bạn, mình tô một với canh này nha. đây mình đã hoàn thành một cái bức tranh nha các bạn. Bye bye.